Let's kick things off by answering that all-important question of what is Microsoft Graph? Well, you more than likely work at an organization that has a lot of data stored, and this could be calendar events, email, files, org charts, and more. And how easy is it to get to that data though? So for example, if a user goes to an app and it would be beneficial if some calendar events were pulled into that app, can you do that? Well, with Microsoft Graph, you can do that. Microsoft Graph provides a secure and unified API that can be used to connect the data located in various Microsoft 365 services. So that could include calendar data, email, files, structure of your organization, and much, much more. So here's an example of what that looks like graphically. In your organization, you likely have different groups, and those groups have users, and users have devices and email. They work with Microsoft Teams, they have files, they chat, they might have direct reports. Almost all of us have calendar events and different meetings we go to, and the list goes on and on and on. Well, Microsoft Graph provides an API to allow us to get to this type of data and much more in a very secure manner. To better understand the benefits of Microsoft Graph, let's revisit the customer application scenario mentioned earlier. The application needs the following functionality to enable salespeople to work with customers more effectively. Namely, we might need email and chat, meetings and notes, people and hierarchy within our organization, as well as files. Now, this could include getting a history of interactions between salespeople and customers through Microsoft Teams chats or email. We might want to access information about prior meetings and notes, of course, and identify key people within the organization that can help out with customer questions. If we can access that type of data, we can pull it into our custom apps and get it where our users work every day so they can make more informed decisions. Now, you might think, well, couldn't I just do this on my own? And yeah, you could in most cases. There's different APIs out there for Outlook Mail API, getting to calendars and meetings, or maybe the OneDrive or SharePoint APIs, but you'd need to learn all of that. And as a developer, that means you'd have to have those individual skills and your team would have to have them. And that's a lot of APIs to learn. Microsoft Graph pulls this all into a single, secured, unified API. It makes it much, much easier to work with. Now, as the sales application grows, it can include data from other services. We've talked about some of the Microsoft 365 data, but you can also get to Delve or Excel, Microsoft Bookings, Microsoft Teams, OneNote, OneDrive, Outlook, Exchange, all of this, and much, much more. You can even get to enterprise mobility and security services, such as advanced threat analytics data, advanced threat protection, Azure Active Directory, and more. And even Windows 10 services. This can include information about activities, devices, and different notifications. And then we can even tie in Dynamics 365 Business Central data as well. As mentioned earlier, security is a critical part of any organization, and Microsoft Graph provides built-in security to control accessing these different types of services. We'll talk more about that as we continue on our journey.